And we're back with Wuthering Waves, and holy crap, it's been so long since I played. I know that I've been uploading the videos a bit regularly, but that was all one event that I had knocked out all at one time. And then I haven't touched the game in over a month, maybe 2. It's been a while, and there's been a lot of things coming out. So it's just been hard to keep up with all of it. Get the solitary path off of my screen as a notification. But anyway, we have the solitary path. A cryptic message reveals the Seance Society's involvement in Jinsho's disappearance. Is this key to unlocking the truth? Oh, disappearances. That's what I say. When did they disappear? When did the city disappear? Pretty sure it didn't. And that's because it didn't. All right. So how about we teleport closer? And we still haven't been introduced to Abby, even though it literally showed up in the last event. So we know completely of Abby and the fact it's called Abby, but we haven't had the whole event of it. Which, what the heck? It glitched out for a second. I wasn't able to move. I was able to move the cursor, but that was it. I'm going the wrong way. Up here. And there's nothing to grapple to. I would love to grapple right now. Wow, this is running like trash. Dude, straight out. Let's zoom out a bit. And let's talk to my friends. Has it really been so long that it's just running terribly?
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
See, I still haven't been properly introduced to it. Is this where we get properly introduced?
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
It did.
Smells good. So
It's just called Little One. We already know it's called Abby.
First showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue.
So wait, she saw this happen? Like saw when Abby came into the tacit mark? Why is it lingering?
2 forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash.
This wasn't us and Abby, right?
General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power.
What happened to the autoplay?
It reminded me of how Rover
now it
once
autoplays.
absorbed frequency energy with his
Things have been
body in a
weird.
similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi.
We did?
Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know.
Like a parasite?
It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal.
So a parasite.
In other words,
It's an adorable
it's
parasite.
your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest.
Yeah, like a parasite. You can't live without the host.
I couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the 2 of you together?
Well, yeah, I don't understand the
And
line
Baizhi
of questions.
discovered more after analyzing your spectrums.
Was it me? Was it both of us? Like what?
She found
That
a new
caused the
power
absorption?
source within you, similar to the crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norfolk Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal.
Shouldn't I be stronger
In
then?
other words, there's a deeper connection between the 2 of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency.
Convergent codependency? That's new. What does it mean? Let's go with the first one.
To put it simply, you are connected. While you are 2 separate individuals, Your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions.
I don't know if
The bond between you and
parasites
this
go that far.
creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, if one is harmed, the other suffers. Fortunately,
that'd be a parasite.
since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety.
That's a bit different from a parasite then. What is it called? It's where parasites just take from you. Whereas there's another term for the organism lives off of you but also assists you. What is it called? It's been so long since high school biology. I think I understand. Sounds complicated. Let's talk about it. No, I think I understand.
Okay, now that's
Just can't remember what it's called.
pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in Jiaozhou.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Trinodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that?
Apparently.
Seems unlikely.
But apparently,
Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of.
is it threatening
That
Shisha?
poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me.
I can tell.
Said I'm not
If she was
just
poker-faced.
any echo. I'm a super duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
You sure you didn't add anything extra? That doesn't sound like the Baizhi item. The other option. Well, let me just scroll down to the other option. Unless I was supposed to hit S in order to do it.
Yeah, no
Like I said,
way
it's been a
Baizhi
while
talks
since I
like
played.
that. She's more of a data-dumb kind of person. Super duper cool? Nah, too extra for her.
Even saying cool is
Seems
extra.
like you're trying to boost your ego a bit.
Hey, be nice to the fluffy thing.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she meant.
So you're saying that Abby is good at
She
translation.
mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life with unique abilities beyond our imagination. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here, it could be one of those foreign echoes.
Isn't it kind of offensive to just call it a thing?
Makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place.
Are you seriously buying all that already?
Well, both General Jian and Baizhi have confirmed it. No way they're lying. I'll admit,
Jian
thought of
confirmed it?
someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy to me. But with you, anything's possible. You can
Thanks.
absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the legend says. So maybe one day you just stumbled upon this little thing and soaked it up like a sponge. Sounds feasible, I guess.
I guess.
So, do you know where exactly he absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him?
To test your intelligence on the matter? Because they know I don't remember. Sure, she can ask. It's not like I have an answer. Okay, yeah, if I just use W and S, it should
Yeah.
say which
it
one I picked.
happened before he lost all memories, so we have to ask you.
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things earlier than their first manifestation. I wonder if that's the case with this little one, too.
What if I'm a manifested
Aha!
echo?
Finally, someone with common sense.
Is that common sense?
That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed up.
Green haired. Who are you talking about?
Maybe...
Can't be Jian.
Maybe I was just sleeping inside him this whole time. So of course I don't remember.
So you were a parasite.
Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's...
Deep sleeper.
Your sleeping quality is really something.
Like I just said, deep sleeper. I'd prefer it to not stay awake all the time. Please no. There are things I don't want to hear. Wait. I don't get these lines. Whatever.
So you've got privacy to be respected.
Shouldn't everyone?
Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. Dive into
Weird.
it, and everything goes quiet.
Really freaking weird.
The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's
Good
why
conclusion.
you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular echoes need to be powered by the terminal, too.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. Turns out you share a lot in common. So you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No
You're talking about he's
wonder
Baptist.
Everyone's been calling you the little one.
Denomination? What's that?
Yeah, I actually don't know what that is in the
The
game.
universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. They're named based on their characteristics, abilities, and places of origin.
So how do we get Abby from that?
My denomination. It's. I don't know. Do I not have a name at all? What? No way. No way. That's not fair. If all the special echoes have names, how can I not have one?
So you're super
I
special?
don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all.
Can you grow to be bigger than little? Like expand in
How about
size?
You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh.
You already ate it all, didn't you?
There's nothing left.
Wow. It is a Paimon.
Next time, I'll definitely say some for you. Just give me a name. Please?
Well, obviously it's
name?
gonna get one
Now?
that I don't pick. Because they even refer to
I
it by
want
name.
it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and you... your name is...
MC.
Heh, that sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
Well, when someone has amnesia, they can remember their name and forget everything else. Or forget things to a certain point. I just came up with it. It's my new name now.
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one. It makes everything more convenient and represents a fresh start.
What if you don't need a fresh start, though?
Exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself, too. I'm really not asking much.
It's really not.
I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking.
What does super smoking mean? That's a long list of descriptors. Yeah, you having a name should make things easier. Let's go with the first one.
Names are a big deal, you know. Like once you have one, it's stuck with you for life. Gotta make sure it's a good one.
Unless you
Can't have people
lose your memory
not
and end up
scared of
somewhere
me
else
when
where no
they
one knows
hear
you.
it. No time for regrets here.
That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one. What about Echo the Invincible? What do you say?
Pass.
Nah, nuh-uh, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the little one.
Yeah, you're giving him a title
Hey,
instead of a
it
name.
makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible. That's what a hero play character would say as their transformation call. Or maybe, since you can fly and you've got those long ears, why don't you call yourself Righteous Raptor or
Not a raptor.
Hawk?
It's not a hawk.
Flying Fury?
No. Absolutely no. Why do they all sound so cringy?
Because they are.
Why? I love it when people call me the Jinjo Speedster. Doesn't that sound awesome?
That's a title, not your name.
Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but my name. Absolutely no.
How about Abby? Absolutely no this, absolutely no that. What do you want? Is that how we come up with Abby? Because absolutely. Let's just make it simple. Why don't you just call yourself Abby?
Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random?
Because it is random.
You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you?
More like one and one just came along with it. Why not? Simplicity works wonders. Happy means joy. It's what you bring to us. We're not going to butter it up.
I mean, yeah, it's simple, easy to remember. I can imagine myself yelling it out loud, and at least it sounds better than Chisha's cringy titles. But you know, it doesn't quite feel majestic enough.
Who said you was going to be majestic? Why, isn't that a nice name? Maybe I should come up with a better one. Let's go with the first one.
Why is it suddenly so quiet?
Dialogue
Is it not happy with
from
the
Rover.
name? Why though? Can't think of anything better that's catchy, impactful, and clever all at once.
Abby, Abra.
Cadabra, Alakazam. Come on. Decide. Decide.
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? Abra... What? Sounds like you're reading a spell.
Ah, clever.
I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready?
Ready what?
Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name.
Cool. Well, I'm glad it's decided. Oh, you didn't like it. Good. Saves us time thinking of another. Let's go with the first one.
Of course I like
We don't
it.
have to butter them up,
You
but
came
we don't
up
have to be
with
rude
it for
either.
me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this name now.
That was quick.
My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
But it still says little one
Sure.
above your dialogue.
won't. Got it. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from the little
Little Abby.
Abby. But now we're back at square one. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from. It might not lead us to other special echoes, but it's at least a starting point to uncover Rover's past. Then we'll have something to do before asking Madam Magistrate and our Sentinel about it again.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special abilities instead.
It has special abilities? Well, I
Each
guess that makes
special
sense.
echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our records of other echoes to see where they came from. Besides, it was Abby's power that helped Rover defeat the Threnodian, I suppose.
I guess. That was even longer ago than the last time I played. Likely so.
Why
That took a
do
little
you
while to pop
sound
up.
so unsure? Didn't you see it all with your own eyes?
She was at a distance. It happened too fast. I didn't get a clear look. Oh, she's talking to me. I'd be more sure if I could see it again. Let's go with the first one. Again.
Abby, can you show us again? I'm super curious how you did that. Who knows? We might learn something.
What if it's dangerous?
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. Let's move to that open spot over there.
On the other side of the table? Oh, over there in the corner. That'll be us in the corner.
All right, all eyes on me.
Okay, Tupac. He ain't got much on it.
What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
I think this isn't a good idea. Because if it did really unleash it, it might be a problem.
What? Did something happen?
Chisha, that's rude.
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me.
Wait, what slipped? What specifically
Back then,
slipped?
I just stood in front
A
of
fart?
him, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing just left.
So, you didn't really do anything.
Not consciously.
Huh? No, I definitely did something.
Like
I said,
what?
I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances.
Possibly.
Perhaps Abby can't control it yet.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
How does she know that?
Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. When I think about it, I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried. Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
You really
You're
promise?
so real for that, Abby.
You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
Thanks.
That's very reassuring to hear. But it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Let's take our time. There's no hurry.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we
Probably
should
not.
bring Baijiak, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely no. I said no. Told that poker-faced researcher already.
You mean Baija?
I'll make it clear. I am to stay with Rover.
I
Okay.
agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side, but we can't just trap him here for research.
I want to look it up. What is a parasite that's not a parasite?
Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers, and what exactly happened between you two? There are so many questions we can't figure out yet.
A mutalist?
Our Sentinel
I don't
Joy
remember
can
that.
look into the future. Nothing ever.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
deviates
It's just
from
I don't
its
remember that
predictions.
from biology class.
It has already sort of guided you to the Norfolk Barrens through Madam Magistrate's messages, right?
Definitely mutalist comes from the term mutual.
Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our Magistrate and our Sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some more useful guidance.
Maybe. I'll pay Jinsha a visit once she returns. We'll have to wait for now.
Relax, relax. You have me now, remember? Meeting up with that Jinshi person? Getting your memories
Didn't
back?
she?
I've got you. Speaking of that, so this sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name
Yes.
Jue sounds pretty cool too. It's almost as cool as mine. What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit, this sentinel should treat us with food, right?
Is it Sentinel?
I wonder
Sentinel,
how the food's gonna taste.
Jue? That's his name, right?
Our
The one?
sentinel protects every one of us. Of course it's cool.
Yeah. His name is Jue,
Why are you
right?
talking about food again? Didn't you
It's
just
just
stuff
J-U-E.
your face? What? Is your stomach a black hole?
I
Probably.
can't help it. I'm always starving.
So yes, it is a black hole. After parting with ways with Yang Yang and Chisha, you travel around Jinzhou with Abby. Several days later, we didn't get to read the rest of that.
Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry.
Let's head to Gourmet
How
Street.
about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha?
You mean the place we
I
just
love
were
their
at?
food so much.
If you don't count the several days later title card. Are we gonna run into somebody there? Someone of importance?
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any?
I don't know
If
why
you're
we're
not
so
interested,
distracted.
I'll gobble it all up.
I bet you will.
You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night?
Wait, we had a dream last night? Oh, we're about to see the dream, aren't we?
Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory?
This time I saw more. This time I saw something different. Say more.
Hang on. So let me get this straight.
Okay.
The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon,
Mm-hmm.
and then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day.
Is this a premonition?
How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
What do you mean made the time different? Like rewound
Yeah.
time?
The time in the mountains seemed to
Oh,
have
that's
slowed down
sick.
from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords.
I want to use this as a
where people
thumbnail,
lived
but I
peacefully.
should really do a thumbnail with Abby.
Also,
Now we're formally
in my
introduced.
dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's because we're special.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me.
Abby's really big on himself.
What was that place you dreamed about called?
Hmm.
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mount Firmament.
Firmament?
Mount Firmament? Never heard of it.
Is the old man gonna go, did you
You've
say
never heard of Mount
firmament?
Firmament? And I'm sure you're not from around
He
here.
was eavesdropping. Yes, I'm not from around here.
Huh?
I fell from the
Hold on.
sky.
Did you just say Mount Firmament?
Oh my. Did that echo just talk?
Were you not freaking out when you saw the echo just floating there earlier? It's a good friend of mine. Relax, won't hurt you.
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon.
What if you
either.
did? Wait, what? It's not uncommon.
I heard there's a country called Rhinus. What? Anyway, the
What?
echoes there are next level.
That what was well placed. What's up with this mountain firmament?
Oh, you're not from around here? Well, that explains.
I thought your friend
why
kind
you
of already
don't know
said that.
about Mount Firmament.
Yes, your friend already said that. These guys are old.
Legends say Mount Firmament is where the first people of Jinzhou live. It looks like a giant statue of our sentinel Zhui. I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come back.
Dun dun dun.
If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firmament is on the east side of whining Ix's Mire.
Why is it
You
whining?
can see it from a distance.
Grinding and whining.
The southeast.
What's your take? Any idea? Hey, mama,
The past
this
few
step
days,
beep.
especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned.
Tell me more. Tell me more. A unique smell. What do you mean?
It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels kind of weird, though.
So you don't consider those
Doesn't
paws?
smell natural. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time passes slowly?
Possibly.
Do you want to go check it out?
Yeah.
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that happened on Mount Firmament. I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find something. Jinshi said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its whereabouts. But so far, I've not heard anything from the City Hall yet.
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Let's go ask Jinshi about it. Ooh, Thaw of Eons unlocked. Alright, head to City Hall.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Probably.
Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
Okay, if you say so. I'll take your word for it. Ooh, zip. Where? Oh. Not anywhere I could use it. Alright, looks like the movement is more normal now. I'm happy with that. Oh. It's like the elevator knew that I was coming. Thank you, elevator. Up we go! High, high, to the sky. I didn't even press a button. I just said I want to go up. Were there more than one floor? Was there more than one floor to stop at? Let's enter the city hall. Let's get to our next cutscene, shall we? All right, around the tree display thingy, and then in between the bamboo foresty type hallway. And here we go. Up closer still. Sandla! That's not the back of a chair, is it?
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today?
Guess not. It looked like there was a back of a chair that I was at that was behind the desk with her. I'm here for Jinshi. I have some questions about the Sentinel.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She has left for Mount Firmament.
Firmament!
In fact, we have not heard back from her for days.
So you don't know what she's up to?
Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou is still unstable after our battle with the Threnodian. We must limit discussion of the Magistrate's whereabouts to a select few.
What's going on?
When we captured Scar, he claimed that the Praxidus had imprisoned our Sentinel.
Uh-huh.
It was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel Jue. If our sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, the potential consequences could be as catastrophic as the previous Threnodian invasion. In order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firmament, its last recorded location.
Did Jinshi bring anyone with her? Bodyguards? You get in touch with them?
Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount Firmament alone.
Dang.
The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, when it comes to the Sentinel, force is not a viable solution.
I need to go to Mount Firmament to meet with the Sentinel. Jinshi might be in trouble. I want to help.
Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firmament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder to navigate safely. That's all I know.
Who can we get? Where can I find this wayfinder then?
Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Whining Ix's Mire. I'll reach out to her.
I've been there before, right?
To learn more about Mount Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same level of understanding of the situation there as she does.
All right.
I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matters on her behalf while she is away. This worry about her safety won't leave me. In her
That's
last
understandable.
video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual, despite her efforts to maintain composure. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be optimistic. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. Please take care.
Thank you for the warning.
I've sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray you will both return safely.
Why, thank you. Abby? Are you there?
I'm listening.
Were you listening the whole time?
Did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though.
Not all pleasant smells are edible. Are you hungry again? I'm suddenly unsure whether I can count on you. Go get some rest. I can handle it.
Of course you can. When I'm already so cool, you must be pretty amazing, too. And don't
Thanks.
worry. If there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork. Just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge you. In that case, I probably won't wake up.
And he's out like a light.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Do we know this wayfinder, or is this going to be our first time being introduced to them? It's me. I don't have a clue. Leave. Head to the ferry. Holy. What's the closest we can get to it? This is pretty close, all things considered. All right. Yeah, this is where we were before all hell broke loose and we had a battle against the Threnodian. So now we just got to keep running around this mountain like we did once before, which I think was for a half episode.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, hello, rock monster. I see you there. What is that in front of the waterfall down there? And do I want it? Yeah, I'll go for it. Forget about the rock monster. Excuse me, what are you? Sanon's casket? Isn't that something important?
Leave it to me.
Hello, rocky things.
I see your weakness.
You're wide open.
Oh, there's two of you.
One more.
How? Yeah. They're all attacking me at once. How am I supposed to handle it? It's a little bit janky, but it's okay. Ah. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, no.
Retreat to advance. Unstoppable.
I really need to heal up after this. And then there was you. Alone. Did I kill something? Oh, this. I didn't get a single one of them. That's disappointing. Break this, and there's the fairy. Is there someone over here? Ooh, new trophy. Oh? Who would it?
Are you trapped here by the rain?
No. I walked out here in the rain. No, I'm waiting for someone. Thank you.
I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Are you the Wayfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your Wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
That it's called Mount Firmament? Not much. It's the place where Jinsho was founded. What on earth is going on in that place? Let's just say not much.
There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it?
Probably not.
While
Possibly,
hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game.
Okay, yeah, I haven't heard this.
Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed.
Ooh.
Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds.
Uh-huh.
If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that has passed outside.
Huh.
Not to mention,
Wait, so how did the person escape after a century?
Right now,
Wouldn't they be dead the moment they stepped outside?
More complex than before.
What happened? And yeah, we met her at the festival.
The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
And you're heading straight into that dead end.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder.
Thank you.
She has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Senwa said she might be in danger.
She doesn't miss a thing, does she?
Nah, she seems pretty
The
thorough.
forge and she left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening.
Is that the
Those
reason she left?
signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well.
Seems like a yes.
That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi.
Why would you tell me? How did you know I'd go to City Hall?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers, considering your memory loss and Jin Shi's prolonged absence.
She seems to know a lot about me.
I need to tell you the truth. Because you've been the top priority. No, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus.
I thought she was about to say she's part of the Fraxidus for a second.
That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian.
And they failed. Freaking Scar. Scar is the overseer, right?
It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Cool. Isn't that what we want? Why did they care so much about me? Seems everyone's interested in me.
Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them.
Ooh, that's gonna be us
They were
from the dream.
also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel.
Yeah, that's us from the dream.
And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
Yup. You think that person is me? I think that person is me.
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be?
Abby?
It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back.
Dun dun dun.
Are you sure you still want to join me?
Yes. Yes. Strange time pattern can't hurt me. I'm the key to solving your dilemma. Then why ask? First one. Second one feels like there's words missing to make it make more sense.
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
You got it, dude. He's a bolt.
The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out.
Okay, boats don't come to that abrupt a stop. Unless you put down the anchor. I ain't hear no splash. There's actually a lot happening this episode. Not much fighting for me. Just a lot story-wise. We're going into a fog. As if we're approaching Skull Island, we will find a giant gorilla there. You falling asleep? Is that what's necessary for the Wave Rider to work? Is the person they're escorting has to fall asleep? He awakens on the other side. I was kind of expecting her to stay on the boat and go back.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The
Are you really
storm
going to go
is
with us?
coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
What you mean? Itching to pounce. Ah, something new. We got chests here.
Remnants of the past.
All right. And is this what she was talking about? Once we pass this? Or she means something different? Why is the bridge at?
The bridge has broken.
That it has. What be that though? What's this?
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante.
Okay.
This is what they call a chronosorter.
What is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
Oh?
My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this chronosorter. But it doesn't add up.
Why isn't the math mathin'? What's wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving.
That's dark.
But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or
Maybe because no one comes here?
do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
Well, it's floating now. Doesn't that look like it's functioning then? What should we do now?
This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently.
I wonder who.
Let's give it a try.
All right. Chronos Order 1. Use the Chronos Order to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time in its effective range. Move the timeline left to rewind time in its effective range. After finishing your objectives, the objects already affected by the Chronos Order will maintain the state they were in after the most recent time adjustment. So we need to make it go backwards in order to... Oh. Get the bridge back. Guess there's no button in order to get back to normal perspective. Hello, owl-like bird. Look at this. Windchimer can be exchanged for resources when you head over to Shangji.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Is this registered? I guess it is. I was standing here waiting to register because I thought the dialogue was just getting in the way, but no. Looks like we already have it registered. Hi, bunny. I'll leave you alone. Alright, what's going on here? Broken little bridge, but we can go through this water. Go across this bridge. What's with this? Well, that was easy.
Cherish every gain.
All right, and then...
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Ready for battle. Break. The truth from the top.
I'm handling this battle a lot better than the previous one. Wait. Big guy still has... He has no health! Look at him! Sprite, stay down. Wait. Rock's in the way. Keep it at a distance. Well, you're not gonna get your shots off?
Let's give them that.
Oh, more.
Think you can catch up? Ally, I'm guessing. Time for some hot action.
You're wide open.
Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Don't you worry. Wind Rider. I can take it. Till my last breath.
How is he able to still hit me when he's getting juggled like this?
It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Must have. Are these the traps?
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier, another invention from the court of Savante.
Oh, so it's not the Faxis is doing.
Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Alright, what must I do? A photon vault and photon barrier. Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both ranged attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon vaults, disabling all photon vaults and a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Once the photon barrier is down, the stationary enemies inside will become active again.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached
Done.
the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
I prefer recklessly. But I will collect things along the way. Like fluorites. Is this us being there? Ooh, this is it.
So it can't hurt me.
Why did you come in too? Isn't it dangerous for you? That you're frozen. Is this the effect that strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament.
We won't.
Aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits.
What if you get Benjamin Button?
Leaving
become
Mount
younger.
Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls.
Then why are you here?
These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering.
No, I think they can imagine it. I think you can imagine it.
So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi.
Just because everything is chaotic here?
The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
Jinshi.
We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Alright, well I think this would probably actually be a good stopping place. So that'll be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time. Normally, whenever I do a 5th episode, I'll do a half episode, but I don't know. The last 4 episodes felt like it had plenty of half episode stuff in it. Also, do I have enough to roll? No, I do not. Although I did get some of this stuff done. Use the Chronos Order ones. Collect the minerals 100 times. And reach Mount Firmament. And even if I were to go to the store, Do item exchange and get some radiant tide. We can only get one. And we're still one off from being able to do a roll. But we also already have Jian. So we would just be powering him up if we did get that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K wet working. The roaches get the rays sprayed. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man March in Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me